This is your trusted weather forecast for Winter Storm Henry. This was projected to be a major winter storm, but now it is not. Well, there is a potential it could be major, but the models are starting to lean towards a regular, if not minor, snowstorm. Before it was like 6 to 10 inches all over the place, but now it's only narrowed down to a very small area. Sorry if my voice sounds a little weird. My nose is not working with me today. Okay, you can see here in the Dakotas, looping all the way down to Pennsylvania and all the way through the East Coast. Just basically the aqua color you see here. Expect less than 1 inch to 3 inches, so max 3-ish inches, lowest 1 inch. Obviously in this region there could be more, like 4 to 5 inches, but that's very isolated and localized depending on wind and other various factors. You can see here in the mountains in West Virginia, 3 to 6. Pretty self-explanatory. Basically, high elevated locations will experience a lot of snow. Here you can see parts of New York, small chunk of Massachusetts, which is the west side, cutting into New Hampshire, Vermont, most of Maine except for a tiny little edge at the bottom there, less than 1 inch to 3 inches. But then we have our second layer here with far northern New York, far northern Vermont, far northern New Hampshire, and along the west coast, west boundary of Maine. There isn't really a coast there, it's Canada. But anyways, it's 3 to 6 inches there in that darker blue region. But then we go to our third layer here, which goes along the border of the northern parts of New York and Vermont with 6 to 10 inches. Now don't get me wrong, in this region in West Virginia you could see up to 6 to 10 inches, but the forecasts are not calling for that right now. And here, don't expect to see to 10 inches, maybe expect like 6 to 8, but you really never know. The models have been all over the place so far this year. It's not good. It's not looking good for 2020 with the models. But I will show you the models right now just to confirm with you guys. Yeah, you can see here, this is total snowfall assuming 10 to 1 snow liquid ratio. You can see here, Winter Storm Henry starts to move through in the Midwest. You can see it kind of takes a break in Ohio, Indiana, Virginia, all those kind of regions there. It's very isolated. It's kind of like, I don't know, it seems like the models are struggling a little bit here with this storm, which I am a little concerned about because you really never know with weather. You don't know what's going to turn out. Like a couple months ago this summer, the weather was calling for like just regular rain and we had a tornado in our city and it was just a mess. So weather can be very, very unpredictable, and usually the models can predict them pretty decently, but so far this year it's been all jumbled all over the place and it's just not looking good so far. You can see here it takes a break, but then it continues into the East Coast, which I will show you right now in the Northeast United States. You can see here that northern New York, northern Vermont, northern New Hampshire, you see those high amounts of snow. It's just, I have no other ways to describe it except for confusing, mainly because the models are jumbled all over the place and they're struggling a little bit. That's it for your trusted weather forecast. I will see you in the next video. Make sure to like and subscribe for more content, and please share this with your friends. Thank you.
Back to the